And we're live. Hey guys, welcome to the live. Let's do some admin first. Can you hear me? Just put in the chat, somebody, can you hear me? Yeah, they can. Welcome to the live. This is our second spin at our giveaway. We've tried to give this away, and the person that we gave it to didn't answer any of the communications that we did. So, first things first, stick in the chat your handle if you have subscribed for this, please, just so that we've got you, because a lot of the chats on the live waiting part of the video are not there now for us to view. So stick them in. You have until 6:45 to make sure that you have subscribed, if you're watching and you haven't, to be in with a chance to win on the draw. Okay, 6:45. For all of you that have just come into our channel for the first time, my name's Daniel. Welcome to our channel. We are a tech company based in the UK, and our idea is to give out as much information about tech, cybersecurity, AI as we can to help other business owners and other people out there in the world. So by all means, throw into the chat any techie questions that you would like to talk about. There's lots been going on in the world, obviously, because we've got all the growth of AI just over the last month or so. There's lots of cyber stuff going on around the world. So by all means, throw in a question into the chat, and we will try and discuss it with you and talk about it. Help you with any of your IT woes and problems. What you're going to be winning is this PC behind me. So this one just here, you will be winning. This is a gaming rig that was built by my team here in the office. It's a junior gaming rig. The specifications we will pop in the chat for you. Is it void of countries outside of the UK? No, it's not void of countries outside of the UK. Wherever you are, we'll ship it to you. So if you've not subscribed, go and subscribe. There's lots of stuff going on in the techie industry. Obviously, there is a ton of stuff with AI at the moment. AI has become one of the biggest things that everybody is talking about, no matter what channel you're on, whether you're watching the news, whether you're on YouTube, whether you're on LinkedIn, TikTok, wherever, and about how people are using AI for lots of good stuff, actually. Doing tons of really good stuff out there with it. Also doing some really naughty stuff and some malicious stuff, which isn't so good. There's lots of news coming out over the OpenAI and their 12 days of shipmas. Yes, that's shipmas with a P. And how they are shipping different services that are now available through ChatGPT. There's the growth of Microsoft Copilot, which has been growing a ton over the last few months. And then the other outliers in AI like Gemini and Google's new release of Gemini 2.0. And how they're now, one of the cool things, and one of the things that I really loved that I've seen so far, is the whole ability to share your screen with the AI and actually show it what you're doing, rather than having to type to it or speak to it and tell it what you're doing. It's that thing of being able to actually show it your screen so it can see what you're working on. That, for me, is like one of the coolest things. Have I heard about the improvements in the new AI attacks for man-in-the-middle attacks on networks? It's crazy. They are using AI for so much now, not just man-in-the-middle attacks. They're using it. One of the one of the things that I've seen them do with it now maliciously is they're now using it to refine the phishing email that you get, because they want you to click on something or they want you to give them some sort of information. Whereas before, majority of them, a large percentage of them, you could spot by just looking at them, and because the grammar was off, or there was words incorrect, or it wasn't written in the language that it was typed in. They're using ChatGPT, they're using other AIs to make those emails a lot better so that they're not so visible to the naked eye. So that's one thing you guys should be really cautious about when you get emails in that that are asking you to click on something or give some sort of information. Questions. How do you participate? Vili, you have to be subscribed. We know that you're Vili Massi, so we'll look at you in the subscribers list, and you've got another 5 minutes to subscribe. Questions. Okay, is there any reliable sites to check GPU quality? I've heard bad reviews from most benchmark sites. Most online benchmark sites, they're not amazing. You want a benchmark piece of software that you can run on the device rather than going online. There are quite a few out there. There's 2 probably in general that we've looked at and we will use to benchmark stuff against. We don't advertise any companies, so therefore I won't give out any names on them, but we can reach out to you separately and let you know. Good, Maruk, thank you for the sub. Yo-Yo from the Xmas party, yo-yo to you too. One of the other things that you guys should be looking out for in IT in general at the moment is because of the wave of AI and because of everything that is coming with the wave of AI, it is being used maliciously to trick you to, here's a cool app, so they'll show you, this app does this, and it's a fake app. It's wanting to get information off of you. Because one of the things that we saw recently, I was reading an article, because over 70% of the people out there reuse a password from one account to another account, they're getting lots of passwords by getting you to sign up for an app or an account that doesn't really exist. It's not really there. You're not going to get anything from it. You're filling in your information and you're actually giving them a password that you've used on other accounts. They then just go and use that email address and password used to sign up against a barrage of sites to see whether they can get somewhere that you've got an account. Again, going back to the thing of don't reuse your passwords. You have 3 minutes, ladies and gentlemen, to make sure that you are subscribed if you want to be in with a chance for the draw. By all means, pop your questions. Any techie questions you've got, pop them into the chat, and we'll try and answer them for you as much as we possibly can. Thank you very much for the subscribe. Now, so one of the things we've seen with hardware recently, it's not just all about AI. So one of the things we've seen with hardware recently is the improvement in the chips, which actually has something to do with AI, but for everyday users that don't use AI, and if you're not using AI every day in one shape or form, you probably should be, because it's like, it is the future, it is where everything is going. It isn't something that's just going to go away. And for all those out there that think it might just be a fad, it's not a fad either. At what point should we consider upgrading PC components? So, hardware manufacturers will tell you 3 years. If you have a device that runs for 3 years, that's kind of its lifespan. We say if you maintain your device, and that's making sure you're having system MOTs done on it, you're doing good cleanups on it, you're not pushing your drive to the limits, those types of things throughout, you should get to about 4 years. And then at 4 years, you probably want, because of the way software runs so fast and everything moves so fast, depending on what you're doing with it, if you're a gamer, probably every couple of years, because you want to upgrade your graphics card. If it's standard home office use, then 4 years if it's maintained. 4 years if it's maintained, you should be good. Would it be cheaper to just buy a whole new system at that point? Yeah, sometimes it is. It depends whether you went for a budget system in the first place. So if you went for a budget system, and when I say budget system, let's say standard PC, 300 to 500 quid, budget system, right? Not a gaming rig, a budget system. Then, yeah, depending on what parts are going out and you need to exchange, then yes, it still has some life in it. So I wouldn't throw it away. We do a lot with charity, where we'll take in machines after 3 or 4 years, clean them up, and they will work to a secure standard until they can no longer be patched, obviously, and we'll donate them to charities and so forth. Gaming rigs, you probably want to look at the graphics cards every 2 years is kind of the leap of when they get better. Any more questions? And your time is up. If you have not subscribed, you are not in the Wheel of Fortune. You will not win that PC. So for everybody joining, this is the PC. This one just here, built by my team. Gaming rig, the specifications the team will put into the chat for you so that you can see. And we will get on with the draw very, very shortly. So I was talking about hardware before we got onto replacing devices. The latest hardware, some of the latest hardware that has come out because AI has helped them improve not only how they build, because NVIDIA just said recently that they used AI to improve their chips. But it's not just it's improved them to build it, it's because they've had to do certain things to be able to use AI on the chip, as in you as a consumer use the AI using that device. It's massively leaked. But as a normal day user, if you go and buy a device and you don't want to use AI, and you go and buy a device, the processing power that is now in general laptops is a massive leap from where it was 2, 4, 6 years ago. So if you've got an older device and you are looking to get a newer device, you probably want to look within the next 6 to 8 months, because the improvements that are coming out are just awesome. 1 in 165 chances of winning. No, because not everybody that has subscribed in the lifetime of our channel is on this draw. They will put the wheel up. Chris, put the wheel up so that they can see all the names on the wheel, please. There you go. See, you can see all the names that are currently on the wheel. They are all the people that have subscribed since we released our short, and today, and all the way up until 6:45. Plus, the last time we did this spin, there are subscribers in from the last time that did not win. If your name's down, you've got a chance of winning. Where can I learn computer hardware? So you want to learn computer hardware. I'm taking it you mean fixing computer hardware, or just learning what computer hardware is? You can take the wheel off, Chris. So you want to learn computer hardware. So what? Tell me, what do you want to learn? Do you want to learn how to fix it, or do you want to just learn what it is and what it does? That sort of thing. Because there's lots of places online that you can go and learn, do basic training. If you want to be a techie, it's a little bit different. You probably want to look at some baseline courses, learning components and their usage. Okay, so learning components and their usage, there is tons of resource online, right? Absolutely tons that will tell you what the components are, what they do. We even do some videos on our channels going through explaining you what different components are. I think we did a video, might be over on our TikTok, could be on our YouTube, with all of our junior engineers while we were building the PC, going through what the parts are. So there's tons of information out there for you. One of the best things for you to do once you've watched some videos, once you've read some information online, is probably get yourself a machine that you don't mind if you wreck it, and play with it. Put your hands on it. If you're anything like me, you learn with your hands. People go, okay, mine as well. People asking for their names. Ayan should be on there, Chris, because I saw Ayan earlier on subscribed. Chris is checking and seeing. He will check, he will have a look and make sure that the people are all on the list that should be on the list. Don't forget to pop your questions in the comments. If you have any techie, cybersecurity, IT, AI type questions that we can assist and help you with. We spend quite a lot of time here, not only building machines, but talking to people about technology, about what they can use, about the hardware that they can use, but also the softwares and how they can integrate softwares one with the other. If you keep an eye out on our YouTube channel, you'll see that we do some explainer videos. We also do some videos where we go out on site and install fun things like installing Starlink and Wi-Fi access points and so forth. Don't worry, people in the chat. Chris will have a look. So we do videos along those lines, but we have lots of conversations about the best softwares to use, what should I use for editing PDFs, what's the best editor for PDFs, what's the best editor, what Office software should I be using, should I be using Office, should I be in Google? That's the big argument that's been going on for a very, very long time is, if you run a business, should you be using Microsoft products, should you be using Google products, should you be all in with SharePoint, should be all in with Google Workspaces? They both have their use cases dependent on what you do as a business, what different things you need to do. Yes, they're of the same ilk. They have Word products, they have table products, they have email products, they have storage, but they have different levels of security. They also have different applications for where you would use them. We're a Microsoft house by default? No, for most of our lives. We're a Microsoft house. We love the Microsoft products because we can intertwine them to do some really amazing stuff, like some virtual servers in Azure going through to SharePoint and so forth, which is pretty cool. Can you learn cybersecurity for just a couple of months? Can you learn it in a couple of months? Depends how hard you are going to study. I mean, you can learn anything in a couple of months if you spend 24 hours a day learning it. Cybersecurity isn't just about, and IT just isn't about learning what's in the books and learning lots of theoretical. You have to actually have some experience in it and understanding. It's not all about just going and doing a course, reading tons of shit, going and passing your exam and go, oh yeah, I'm qualified, I can do it. You need that real life experience. What is the significance of NVIDIA's AI chip? What purpose does the AI serve there? What purpose does the AI serve where? In NVIDIA, or what do you define your question for me? Because the significance of the NVIDIA AI chip is humongous. It's massive to the world in general, not just because of its AI, its abilities that it gives to AI, but as the leap and jump for what everything, the infrastructure of the world is built on. It's massive. So the ads about the classes are scams. Ha ha ha. What classes? Who's giving you ads about classes? Oh, learn to TikTok ad. Go and learn cybersecurity in 2 months. Because yeah, probably they are. What is the best choice with the AI situation right now? Software or electronic engineer? I have contemplated this myself quite many of times over the last 2 years, since 2 and a bit years, 2 years and a couple of months since AI was released to general public. And I've had this conversation quite a lot about it replacing jobs. So if you work in software, then is your job going to be replaced by AI? Should you be like an electronic engineer, or should you work in a trade, or should you work in something where you physically have to do stuff? Because I had a client in the other day who was talking, they're a trade, they're a painter and decorator, and they want to leverage AI in their business, but they don't feel they'll ever be replaced by AI because AI can't go and paint a wall and decorate. yet. It can't do that yet. Robotics has come on quite a long way. I think, like everything else, AI is a tool, and where it will replace people is the people that use it as a tool and go for a job, and the people that don't use it and go for the job. The people that use it will get the job. So do you need to think about software engineer or electronic engineer? Do both. Do both, because it will give you a better understanding knowing software and the hardware side of things. It will give you a better understanding. What does AI do for the chip that makes it better than others? Oh, why did it improve it? They used AI to improve the entire structure of their chip, down to how they built it, what machinery they used it with, the way they built it. If you go and Google search NVIDIA's CEO talking about their AI chip, there's a cool video on it from him, all about how they used it and what they used it for to improve everything, every single part of the life cycle of an engineer going, I want to build a chip like this, all the way up to the actual chip being built. They used AI all the way along to improve the processes and improve everything they were doing. Cybersecurity classes all over the internet. Yes. Yeah, you are right, Jan. Cybersecurity classes are all over the internet because it's the boom gold rush. It's the, oh yeah, get into cybersecurity, make yourself hundreds of thousands of pounds, and because the world is going to need it. Yes, much like Microsoft has turned around and gone, the world is going to need a lot of non-code-based developers to develop apps in the future. The world also knows that cybersecurity is a massive thing, and as AI starts to take over more and more, cybersecurity is even more of a bigger thing, because now it's not just another human that tricks another human to get data. It's a machine. We won't call them beings yet. It's a machine that has the entire knowledge of humans that is trying to trick humans. So it's been like that for 10 years in IT, and now there's a hell of saturation. Yeah, that's very true, because cybersecurity has been a massive thing for a very long time. It's becoming one of the things that businesses now look and go, I need to put a budget for this. When they start their business, at the beginning of their business, I need to put a budget for this. Before it was, I need to put a budget for IT, and I need to put a budget for this and that and this, and a little bit towards cybersecurity. But over the last 10 years, and now more than anything else, I sit in conversations every single day, and clients are like, right, so how do we secure against this AI thing? How do we make sure our systems are secure? We now need to figure out our plan, and I'm there with them 100% of the way to advise as much as possible. What does it do? Okay, cybersecurity is about, so think of it in this way. Security as a standard, so you would secure a building, okay? So you've got a building, you secure it, you're going to put guards around it, you're going to put cameras on it, you've probably got an alarm system on it. You will have maybe a fog machine, smoke machine inside that if people get inside, you'll have it monitored so that the police can come to it. Cybersecurity is all of those things in a digital format for your digital life. So your physical human life here, you put all of those types of securities in place. Your digital life requires those types of securities at the same time. That's what cybersecurity is. We are 7 o'clock, ladies and gentlemen. If you were subbed for this device and this PC, we are going to spin the wheel. In exactly 1 minute's time, we will spin the wheel. Flip the wheel up, Chris. And if I spin and you are not on the live, the winner is not on the live, I'm respinning, okay? I'm gonna respin until it is somebody on the live because you deserve to win it because you're here watching and chatting with me. So you literally have, excuse me, you literally have 2 minutes. And then I'm going to spin the wheel. Hello, Frost. How do you join the giveaway? You cannot join this giveaway now, Frost, because the giveaway is closed. It closed at 6:45. What you can do is go and look at the other live giveaway that we are going to be doing on Christmas Eve at midday. We're going to be doing a live giving away a mystery prize. Flick onto our channel because you're already here watching. So go and flick onto our channel. On the live section, you'll see a Christmas giveaway. There is a video over on our TikTok channel, same handle at TCCB Vista, that explains to you how to enter that giveaway. And we'll be doing a draw midday on Christmas Eve to give something back for Christmas. Mystery gift, see if you can figure out what the mystery gift is from the picture. Chris, are we ready with the spinner? Throw it back up. We are going to spin, ladies and gentlemen. And the winner is Villy Messi. Villy, are you still on the live stream? Is Villy still on the live? You have to put your name in the chat. Show me that you're here, Villy. Got 5, 4, 3. Villy's not here. Oh, Villy's here. Villy, you have won. Where in the world are you based, Villy? Let us know where in the world you're based. My team will reach out to you on your handle so that they can get the details of where to ship the device to. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you like the live. Do come back for more. Do come and have a look at our channel and other our videos. We're on TikTok, we're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, we're on LinkedIn. And don't forget to go and enter for the Christmas Eve prize draw and get the mystery gift.